Welcome to Madrid Pulse, your ultimate source for everything Real Madrid. From the Santiago Bernabeu to the farthest reaches of the football world. Here, we break down every development that could shape the club's future. Whether it's transfer news, match analysis, or behind-the-scenes updates, our passion is to keep you informed, excited, and part of the Los Blancos family. Today, we take a closer look at a story that could define Real Madrid's goalkeeping future for years to come. Thibaut Courtois, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and a player who has been absolutely instrumental to Real Madrid's recent success, has recently committed his future to the club by signing a new contract that keeps him at the Santiago Bernabeu for 2 more years. His performances over the past seasons have been nothing short of world-class, from crucial Champions League saves to his unshakable presence in La Liga. For Madridistas, Courtois represents reliability, leadership, and the kind of big-game mentality that fits perfectly with the club's DNA. However, as much as fans cherish him, the reality is that Courtois is now 33 years old. While that is far from old for a goalkeeper, and he shows no signs of slowing down, football at the elite level is always about thinking 2 steps ahead. Real Madrid, as a club, has always been proactive in securing the future, ensuring that when a legend's time does come to an end, the transition to the next star is smooth and seamless. That's why, according to reports from Mundo Deportivo, Real Madrid have started looking at possible long-term successors for the Belgian shot-stopper. And one name has emerged at the very top of their list: PSG's Gianluigi Donnarumma. The Italian goalkeeper, still only 26 years old, has already established himself as one of Europe's finest. With his towering presence, lightning-fast reflexes, and ability to handle high-pressure situations, he fits the profile of a Real Madrid goalkeeper perfectly. The timing of this interest is particularly intriguing. PSG, fresh off winning their first-ever UEFA Champions League title last season, saw Donnarumma play a major role in their historic triumph as the first-choice goalkeeper. But despite his contributions, things behind the scenes have taken a strange turn. Reports indicate that Luis Enrique no longer counts on him and has told him to leave immediately. Such a decision is surprising given his age and ability. But for Real Madrid, it could be an opening too good to ignore. The plan at the Bernabeu, however, isn't necessarily to swoop in right away. Donnarumma's current deal with PSG runs for just 1 more year, meaning that by next summer he could be available for free. For a club that values financial strategy and long-term planning, waiting a year might seem like the smartest move, avoiding a transfer fee and still getting a goalkeeper in his prime. But here's the catch: waiting could cost Real Madrid the player. Donnarumma, with the FIFA World Cup on the horizon, is prioritizing regular minutes to maintain top form for Italy. Sitting on the PSG bench for a whole year while waiting for Madrid is not a realistic option, especially when several other big clubs are ready to give him the starting role immediately. This is where the situation gets complicated. Manchester United, Chelsea, and Inter Milan have all entered the race for Donnarumma's signature. These clubs can offer him the guaranteed game time he craves right now, putting Real Madrid in a delicate position. If Los Blancos wait, they risk losing him to another European giant. If they act now, they would have to adjust their strategy and possibly invest in the transfer immediately, a move that could create a goalkeeper competition earlier than planned, with Courtois still firmly in place. For Madrid fans, the idea of having Donnarumma as the eventual successor to Courtois is exciting. It would mean securing another decade of world-class goalkeeping, continuing the tradition of having one of the best between the posts. But as with many big transfers, timing will be everything. Whether Florentino Perez and the Madrid board decide to act aggressively this summer or take the patient route will determine how this story unfolds. Real Madrid are keeping a very close eye on Aurelien Tchouameni's progress under the guidance of new manager Xabi Alonso, according to an update from Defensa Central. The French midfielder has been one of the standout performers in the early stages of the 2025-26 campaign, and his influence on the team's midfield has grown remarkably. The club are so pleased with his performances that, if he continues on this trajectory for the rest of the season, they are prepared to offer him a new and improved contract in the summer of 2026. This is not just a routine renewal. It is a recognition of his importance in the current project and the role he plays in the club's long-term vision. Tchouameni has quickly become a central figure in Alonso's tactical setup, and the signs are that his value within the squad is only going to increase. Under Alonso's management, the Frenchman's role has expanded. While many of the players who are considered untouchable in the starting 13 remain the same as those under Carlo Ancelotti, Tchouameni has now fully cemented his place among this core group. His adaptability has been key to this evolution. Alonso's tactical adjustments have required players to think and act differently on the pitch, and Tchouameni has embraced these changes with maturity. Whether it is shielding the defense, dictating the tempo in midfield, or stepping forward to contribute offensively, his game has developed in ways that suit the team's new style. This flexibility and willingness to evolve have made him indispensable. Inside the club, there is a growing appreciation for just how important he has become. Members of the coaching staff have praised his consistency and discipline, while the hierarchy, including club president Florentino Perez, have taken note of his progress. Perez and his team see Tchouameni not merely as a player in form, but as a long-term pillar who can help drive Real Madrid's ambitions in the years to come. In their eyes, rewarding him with a better contract would not just be about financial compensation, but about sending a clear and powerful message. He is a cornerstone of the club's future. The idea behind the potential contract upgrade goes beyond salary figures. It would serve as a statement of trust and a motivational tool. By making it clear that Tchouameni's place at the club is secure and valued, Madrid hope to inspire him to maintain his current high standards. This approach is a tried-and-tested strategy at the Santiago Bernabeu, showing players that sustained excellence will be recognized both publicly and privately. Such recognition often brings out even more from top professionals, and Tchouameni appears to be no exception. The coming months will be critical in determining whether this reward materializes. The expectations are straightforward. Keep performing at the top level, keep adapting to Alonso's vision, and keep delivering in big moments. If Tchouameni meets these demands, the outcome seems inevitable: a more lucrative deal, a reinforced status in the squad, and the knowledge that he is firmly at the heart of Madrid's plans. This season is particularly important for Real Madrid, as they are chasing silverware on multiple fronts. Competing for La Liga, the Champions League, and domestic cups requires a squad filled with players at their peak, both physically and mentally. In this sense, Tchouameni's form could be one of the decisive factors in determining the club's success. His ability to control the midfield, break up opposition attacks, and transition quickly into offense gives Madrid a competitive edge that is vital in high-pressure matches. In the bigger picture, Real Madrid are not just managing a single season, they are shaping the team for the future. Identifying and securing players who can be influential for many years is a core part of their philosophy. Tchouameni fits perfectly into this plan. At just 25, he has the maturity of a veteran and the physical prime of a young player. With the right guidance and continued development under Alonso, there is every reason to believe he can become one of the defining midfielders of his generation, not only for Madrid, but also on the world stage.